Okay, today we're going to talk about foolish fragments. Fragments are another one of those things in grammar that are incorrect that many people use in their writing. What is a fragment? Okay, well, first we need to remind ourselves what is a sentence. A sentence must have two characteristics. It must have a subject and a verb, or subject and predicate, and it must have independence or completeness. That means a complete thought. If either of these things are missing from a group of words written as a sentence, the result is an error called a sentence fragment. Let's look at some examples. Sylvia feels happy this morning because the sun is shining. She's leaving early to take a walk in the woods. Because the sun is shining is a sentence fragment. We don't know the relationship between the first sentence and the second sentence because the period at morning tells us to stop, though we can gather what they're talking about, but it's still a fragment because it does not have a complete thought in front of it. Here are some more examples. I couldn't fall asleep, although I was tired. We can correct this fragment, although I was tired, by putting it in front of the complete thought, I couldn't fall asleep. Although I was tired, I couldn't fall asleep. I bought a 16-pound turkey, which wasn't enough food. Which wasn't enough food should be going with the rest of the thought in front of it. So we're going to add a comma. I bought a 16-pound turkey, which wasn't enough food. It's extra information, but it doesn't have a subject and a verb. So that's why the second group of words is correct. All right, let's choose the sentence that is written correctly and is not a fragment or run-on. Mike doesn't like fish, likes chicken. Mike doesn't like, although Mike doesn't like fish, he does like chicken. All right, it's the third option. Let me go back to that. It's the third option because we have a subject and a verb and a complete thought, and everything makes sense. In the first one, Mike doesn't like fish, likes chicken. Well, we don't know who likes chicken. The second one, we don't know what he doesn't like. And then the third one, like I said, it has a complete thought and everything makes sense. All right. Last night we heard a loud noise outside. We ran back into the yard, saw that a tree had fallen. It really should say, we ran into the backyard and we saw that a tree had fallen. Or, and saw that a tree had fallen. So look in the red section there. Last night we heard a loud noise outside. We ran into the backyard and saw that a tree had fallen. In the first, or the black words, we do not see who saw that a tree had fallen. We can assume it's we, but we don't assume in grammar. All right, so let's remember this. Never use foolish fragments because you're missing information. It'll confuse your reader. All right, here's your turn. You need to correct the following fragment. Freddie ran into. So in your notebook, you're going to finish this fragment and make it into a sentence that is an independent thought. Bring it to class with you next time.